Hello, everyone. Alright, so before I turn on the camera to make this video for you guys, I want to let you know that I was watching the 2020 American presidential debate between, and I say American because I know a lot of other countries will be watching this, that between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And I watched the debate, and normally I don't make these kind of videos because I know that it'll get hate comments and comments who don't agree with me because not everyone has their own opinions politically. But I want to let you all know that you can agree to disagree, but you have no right to attack somebody physically or verbally because you don't agree with them. That's not the American way. That's not how it's always been. Back then, it wasn't like that. You can agree with somebody or disagree with somebody. That's like attacking somebody because at first you agree with them, but then you turn around and say you don't agree with them, then you attack them. Like, you never know these days. It's 2021, excuse me. It's 2021, and there's always something going on out there, even politically or religious or whatever. Now, just to let you all know, yes, Joe Biden is the president, and he stutters, but he can't help it. Just because, yes, Joe Biden stutters. But there's for anybody out there making fun of Joe Biden because of that, he stutters. If he can't help it, he can't help it. You can't make fun. That's like making fun of somebody because they have autism. That's not right. There's things that you can help. There's things you can't help. So not everybody's going to agree because not everybody likes Joe Biden. I get that. The way he talks and acts. That's I don't agree. I never voted for Joe Biden. I did supported Joe Biden because he did say we are not just the red states and blue states, but we are the United States. That's one of the things I agree with Joe Biden on. We are the United States of America. We're not the red states of America. We're not the blue states of America. We are the United States of America. USA. Everyone knows that. The whole world knows that. But I want to let everyone know that Joe Biden, and by everyone, I mean my subscribers, some of you voted for Joe Biden. See, they're not going to tell you this they're not going to tell you this out there because no politicians are going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it, and I'm not even a politician. When you register to vote in the elections, you have to understand it's not just about politics. It's also about for the sake of the country, no matter what goes on, especially in the middle of a pandemic, because Joe Biden is not innocent. He's guilty at things. But there were times he did a great job, times he did a bad job. But everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is Jesus Christ, I'll tell you that right now. Nobody is Jesus Christ. And, nobody is perfect. Let me say it again slowly so you understand. Nobody is perfect. I wish, but I wish I was, but I'm not. I've made too many far mistakes in my life that I regret. Now, that's not what this video is about. It's not about me. Joe Biden is not responsible 100% what goes on in the country because he doesn't he's not the king. He doesn't own the country. But he runs the country as our commander in chief, as leader of the free world. And everybody has to understand that Joe Biden can only do so much in office. The Congress, the executive orders go through Congress, the Senate, the President on his desk. He signs it into law. And if it's not vetoed, it goes through. If not, it gets vetoed. It gets thrown out and it doesn't become law. Executive orders aren't just a binding law, they are laws that go into effect for the country, and that's when they get also how roads and bridges get built, how cars are made, taxes can be filed. We're supposed to get another stimulus check. But we all have to understand, Joe Biden can only do so much in office. Just like all the other former presidents can only do so much in office, no matter if they're Republican or Democrats. But we have to understand we can't blame everybody 24/7 if it doesn't go our way. We have to understand there's 4 years, 8 years Republicans, 8 years Democrats. And if Joe Biden and Kamala Harris get reelected in 2024, so be it. And it'll go through a lot faster. I mean, 2021 is going by quick, guys. It's almost June. Okay? It's the end of May, almost June. And then eventually that's when your rent and bills have to be paid. See, everyone, it's not just about politics. It's not just about Republicans. It's not just about the White House. It's not just about Democrats. It's not just about their narrative. It's not just about their speeches, teleprompters, their podium. It's about us. We, the American citizens, the ones who elected them in office. Just remember who you voted for if you voted. If not, then you can vote in the next election. The next election is the midterms election for Congress and the senators. If you want to register to vote out all these politicians, so be it. Register to vote out AOC. Register to vote out Ilhan Omar. Register to vote out Nancy Pelosi. Register to vote out Chuck Schumer. Register to vote all these guys out because these guys are not really doing much for the country. Now, yes, they're working hard, this and that, but it doesn't seem like anything is getting done. And most of them they're all Democrats. Now, Republicans need to do something too because lucky I'm not in office because I would clean that up right then and there. I would fix a lot of the issues in the world that need to be fixed because a lot of things have to be fixed, a lot of things have to be done, and it's not just going to get done with them being lazy. Now, I'm not saying they're lazy, I'm just saying, if you're lazy, you can't get things done. So, I mean, I have a long ways to go before I ever become a leader of the country and Congress or whatever. Some of you would say, Brennan, can you start with something lower than that? Like, can you run for governor? I could, but I mean, I think you have to be a certain age, first of all, to run for governor. You have to get involved in politics. You also have to know what you're doing. And it's not easy, but nothing is easy in life. Life is not as easy as we all think it is. I used to think that, but I know it's not. So Joe Biden can't help his stutter, so everybody just needs to stop making. Not everybody, but everybody needs. Anybody out there who's making fun of them needs to stop making fun of the president because if the Secret Service gets involved, you could be in trouble out there. So they don't like it when anyone makes fun of the president, even in other countries. Alright guys, so that's all I have to say, and like this video if you agree with everything I'm saying and you understand, or dislike this video if you don't.